So everyone, welcome to the current route that I'm using for the Collect-a-Thon, collect 100 pons. And first off, I'm going to show you a route that basically is good to be used for the don't collect more than 200 pons, because it collects a lot of pons very quickly. I'm not saying this is the best route or even a really good route, but rather it's a route that should get you there if you do what I'm doing right now with decent speed. And also, once I've gotten the 100 pons, I'll also show you some other places you can go that are a bit nearby. After all of the stuff that I'm going to be showing you in this route right here, you can collect more pons if you need them, but it's going to be a lot harder because all the good spots are going to be empty now. So first off, we're going to go to the basic area over there, the construction site, because there's a lot of pons around there. Collect them as fast as possible. And now the idea is you want to go to the place that has by far the most amount of pons in this entire stage. And while getting there, we are just collecting a bunch of pons to just make sure that the timer, or the pon counter rather, doesn't drop too far down. This right here is where we start the big pon collection spree. First off, of course, we have this right here, which gives you a lot of pons. Also to notice, you want to make sure to equip the magnet badge to grab in as many pons as possible from your vicinity. And it helps you grab a lot of these pons a lot more nicely. Like right there, you can just grab that with a magnet badge without actually grabbing it. So right now we go to the second big place so we can get a bunch of pons very quickly, which is this ball right here. There's also a bunch of destructibles. I'm not gonna do the destructibles right now. This route actually gets you both bonus objectives if you do it really nicely. But of course you don't have to do both of them at the same time. And it's not actually super easy to do both of them at the same time, even with this route. You do need a little bit of practice going into this. So we're going over here. This is also another place where you can get quite a few pons very quickly in this slide. And now we've got pretty much the best places to get pons, at least on this side of the stage, done. And we're only missing 10 pons, so the idea is now to just very quickly get to that 100 counter before it ends, because we can't really get like a lot of them at once right now. At least this part right here still has quite a few in them, so this is what pushes me over 100 in this run. But I will show you a little bit more on how you would continue this run right now if you didn't have 100 at this point. So right now the time is just 1, but I don't care. And we're gonna go towards the ship, because the ship also has at least a few pons on them. And it should at least be enough to maybe increase the counter just a little bit, going up and up while you're doing this. A lot of these can be grabbed quite nicely with the magnet badge. Though once you get to this point, there's not really that much more else to do. Of course, you can just run around the stage and try and get it from this point, but at least up till here you got a really nice fast collection. So now instead we are going to go into this entire thing again, but we're going to do it while we are allowed to break stuff. And if you're allowed to break stuff because you already got that bonus objective, the route becomes a lot faster. Actually not, it actually doesn't become that much faster. You get a lot of pons from breaking stuff, but you don't actually have to go that much further. So we're still doing pretty much the same thing we did before. And now we're just gonna, whenever we run past one of these destructibles, we're just gonna stand there and we're just gonna destroy it, no problem. But for the most part it's still mostly the same. There is a slight change coming up on the way to the first big ball of pons, or whatever that thing is, where we have a destructible here on the side, and while we're at it and we're getting that destructible, we do destroy it. And now we'd have to get back up to the line, but we might as well go up here and grab some of these pons while we're at it. So we're now making our way back over here again, like before. So you might have also noticed a bunch of other destructible crates and stuff around here. I'm not going to get the one down there, but you could totally do that if you wanted to. We're just going to get all these destructible crates that we ran past earlier without actually grabbing them. For example, we have 2 right here. 2 barrels. And then we have 3 more over there. Try and hit the middle one so that all of them explode at once. That's a small thing. Once again, I got the thing right here, but I'm going to show you how you would continue this run at this point if you don't have the 100 already. You go up here and, just like we did earlier, break this thing open this time. Magnet badge helps a lot with this. You don't have magnet badge for this. I also like not collecting the final pawn here, so I don't have to watch the cutscene. Personal preference. The cutscene doesn't actually make the pawn timer go down. Like, you can watch the cutscene, it doesn't matter. And this one also gives you a ton of pawns. There's like 10 pawns or so in there instantly. And you can come up here, but at this point there's not really anything, there's not any good spot left. So that was mostly it for this route. But yeah, that said, hope this thing helped you, and I'll be doing a 100% walkthrough for every single death wish. So that's that. See you guys next time.